Dude, just go to, it's on my Twitter. Grab it from there and then share it to them. It says I already have the latest roster out. What happened? It says right there that the latest is there. We'll see. You're watching the broadcast yet? When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soak it in. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. Niners are 88, dude. Daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. No. My word is James Bond, I stay on the mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Yeah, maybe they were hurt. Maybe they were hurt. Incredible, honestly unforgettable. You were Joe like your belly show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. The simulation, Super Bowl, 15 minutes, accelerated clock. Isn't it a 10-second runoff in the NFL, Al, for play clock?
I don't think there's any runoff.
Okay, so play clock remaining. When accelerated clock is on, the play clock will run down to selected value.
Yeah, because that's for video games. I don't know.
Yeah, but what is it in the NFL?
There is no runoff.
So you want me to do zero? Alright, so 10 seconds is the lowest then.
Yeah, that's all video game stuff.
Okay. Event even teams now. Alright, it's starting now. What? That hard.
Hello everybody, I'm Jonathan Coachman, and this is Super Bowl Sunday.
It is, because it doesn't come up with Instagram.
Sports. On tap, we've got what should be a fairly intriguing matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Kansas City Chiefs. With that, it's time for Super Bowl 54, and we'll send you now to Miami, standing by to call their 4th Super Bowl together. Here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach. Well, the road ends here. It has been a wild, often unpredictable 2019 season. And now it's time for the greatest spectacle in all of sports. Super Bowl 54 from Miami. You know, this town has played host to 10 Super Bowls in the past. And tonight, we write chapter number 11. And what a matchup we've got. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the 5-time Super Bowl champs from the NFC, the San Francisco 49ers. Brandon Godden, Charles Davis, happy to be with you. And Charles, many had ordained the Kansas City Chiefs to be the best team in the NFL coming into the season, and now here they are, one game away from their first Super Bowl title since Super Bowl IV 50 years ago.
And we'll get to that in just a minute, but how about this? This is their 5th straight playoff appearance. They went to overtime with New England in the AFC title game last year. Remember, they were down big at the half, came all the way back and had a chance to win, lost in overtime. Finally climbed that mountain and got back. And do you remember Super Bowl IV against Minnesota? Remember Hank Stram as their coach? On the sidelines, mic'd up for the first time. That really gave us a lot of what we have now with NFL films. What a terrific performance by that Kansas City team, and they blew away the Vikings in that game.
Meanwhile, the 49ers are back in the Super Bowl for the 7th time in franchise history. One of the more successful teams in the Super Bowl era as they look to claim their 6th title, which would tie them with the Patriots and Steelers for most ever.
I like how you stated that they're one of the more successful franchises in Super Bowl history because at one point, they were 5-0 in Super Bowls. Joe Montana with wins in Super Bowl 16, 19, 23, and 24. And Steve Young, remember that one? Get the monkey off my back as he won big in Super Bowl 29. But they lost their last time out against the Ravens in Super Bowl 47. They're looking for a little bit of that. Can we get right again, guys? And I think the San Francisco 49ers team is going to play awfully well in this game.
And they're hoping that the lights stay on in the stadium the entire game this go-around. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Jimmy Garoppolo leading the 49ers into this Super Bowl. It was October of 2017 that the 49ers traded for Jimmy G. In February of 2018, they made him the highest-paid quarterback in the NFL. And now here he is, just 2 short years later, trying to join Joe Montana and Steve Young as 49er quarterbacks to win a Super Bowl title.
Here we go.
On first down, Garoppolo. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
For many teams, the evaluation of tight ends has really changed. We used to wonder about how they would block first and foremost. Now we want to know how these guys can run, because we envision them in offenses catch the ball. How much yardage can they gain after that?
And that on display there for a good pickup. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. And these are the guys we're about to see down on the turf in just a moment.
Joe Staley, the left tackle, one of the most respected players in the league, as well as one of the most talented.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, if those at home were wondering if we were going to see some offense in this Super Bowl, I think your answer was right there. Incomplete, but they take a big shot early.
Like the script, if they get the big play early, so much the better. But if nothing else, they send a message. They're going to be aggressive in this game.
So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
As the offense comes out here, CD, we got to talk about the big one. We've waited for it all season long, down to the final 2 in Miami. All the glitz, all the glamour. What do you think of this matchup, partner?
And a lot of folks thought that this might be Baltimore and San Francisco. They were the 2 best teams in the regular season. But Kansas City, many thought might very well have been number 3. And ended up getting the home field advantage after the Ravens lost to Tennessee. Took full advantage of that and found their way to Miami. Interesting thing for me, these two coaches, Andy Reid, he's been to the Super Bowl before. He was head coach of the Philadelphia Eagles, and they lost Super Bowl 39 to the Patriots. And then Kyle Shanahan, he's been there as a coordinator with the Atlanta Falcons, a 28-3 lead against the Patriots in Super Bowl 51 before losing that one in overtime. One of these coaches is going to get his first Super Bowl win. Can't wait to see how this one turns out.
In his own end zone, it's Mahomes. And his throw is incomplete. Yeah. He had no options downfield there and just chucked it out of bounds.
There was no one open. He was in the pocket. Where was the intentional grounding call?
Oh, you wanted the flag?
Of course I did. I'm a defensive guy. You know that. Where was the flag? The officials point out that someone was in the area. He got away with one.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. And they're able to corral him right around the 8, and that's short of the first down. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. A big boot that time, 57 yards the official distance. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. And here now the offense heading back out there. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Garoppolo to throw. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
Let's try. If I go like this, see how much time is left right now. 11:02, right? All right, so I'm out of the game. You see me out of the game?
No, not yet.
Right now.
It says 11:00. Yeah, now you're out.
Okay, back in the game.
All right, check the depth chart. Make sure Mosley's starting over Witherspoon.
It says the depth chart cannot be checked during the game.
Oh, it can't?
Right there. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Hey, here we go.
So I can pause the game.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's dropped.
Sure, maybe you just had a bad connection that time. Is your PlayStation on?
No, I gotta turn it on.
Alright, hurry up. Jeff's like, I can hear Alex ever so faintly. Hold on, Jeff. We're trying to get Alex back on the PlayStation so he sounds better. Yeah, he is over a microphone, Jeff. Have his audio literally on the cell phone next to my mic. Alright, get back in this.
So send an invite, right?
Yeah, to the broadcast. And then here's an invite to the broadcast. I don't hear you in the PlayStation. Are you in the party chat or no?
It's trying to get into it.
Are you in the party chat or no? It says you're in now. Where are you?
I'm there.
Can't hear you yet.
I'm talking in there.
Can't hear you yet. Dude, what the fuck?
I hear you.
You hear me. Why can't I hear you? Disconnect your mic and plug it back in. That mic is so jank. You hear me. Why can't I hear you? Disconnect your mic and plug it back in. That mic is so jank.
Hello?
I can't hear you. I only hear you on the cell phone.
Yeah, I can't hear you either.
Leave the party and come back. Alright.
Are you gonna send another invite?
Do you not know how to join a party? You gotta go to party and then it says friends parties.
Yeah.
Here's another invite. Yeah, Jeff hears me like super clear, he's saying. I get it, Jeff. I know. Alright, it says you're joining the party now.
Yeah, okay. Are you gonna send another invite? Speak.
Yeah, what? I need to hear you.
I'm talking. I can't hear you.
God, that's so fucking weird. Here's another invite. Yeah, you're hearing an echo, Jeff. That's what you're hearing, because I have a stream going.
I hear you now.
I hear you now. What'd you just do?
Nothing.
Alright, I'm hanging up on the phone.
Alright.
Alright, can you see the stream, though? I sent you the invite to it. Did you not get it? Yes. I just sent it again. You hear it? I mean, you see it? But you got the invite though. Okay. Okay. How about now?
It's loading. Now it's loading.
Alright, so now we're live.
Defensively, pretty
It's loading up.
there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop.
When you get into the game, tell me how much time's on the clock.
Bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on.
All right, here it is.
How much time?
Second and 9. Second and 9. 7 minutes. 22 seconds.
Okay. Delayed game just happened. That just happened for you?
Yep.
Yeah, that'll be
cool.
Accepted, of course, and that
We're live finally.
Still second down.
But what happened to the?
What happened to the what?
That was we lost.
I don't know. It just runs because it's a simulation.
Oh, so
Well,
we miss every.
Well,
we missed
no,
what happened.
we missed like 4 minutes. No one scored.
Well, we were driving.
All right. Well, I can't restart the game now. Unless you want me to. Now that we have it working, you want me to restart?
Yeah, restart it.
All right, Jeff. This is for real. We're restarting this fucker. We should be good to go after this.
How come I hear an echo with you?
I don't know. Do you have the stream running anywhere?
No.
Jesus Christ, where the fuck are the Chiefs?
Nope.
Okay. Simulation. Super Bowl. Quarter length. 15 minutes. 10 seconds. Alright, this is it. We're live. Alright, dude. This is it.
Are you sure the rosters are updated?
Oh my god, dude. Shut the fuck up.
No, I'm serious.
I'm gonna murder you.
What?
If it's not updated, then this game's busted. That should have been updated on one single gameplay session. How are you gonna know right away? Yeah, it is updated because they were at 88 and 83. Unpredictable 2019 season. It is updated.
Now it's time for the greatest spectacle in all of sports. Super Bowl 54 from Miami. You know, this town has played host to 10 Super Bowls in the past.
This is so weird. It keeps repeating what you say on the mic.
All on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy. As it'll be the AFC champion.
Jeff, am I echoing on the stream, or is it just Alex?
Five-time Super Bowl champs from the NFC, the San Francisco 49ers.
Jeff, am I echoing on the stream, or is it just Alex that's hearing it?
Charles, many had ordained the Kansas City Chiefs to be the best team in the NFL coming into the season, and now here
He's
they
answering.
Are, one game away.
He says, no, both of you guys are good. So you're hearing something. I don't know where you're hearing it from, Al.
Because every time you talk, it repeats it.
That's weird.
With New England in the AFC title game last year. Remember, they were down big at the half, came all the way back and had a chance to win, lost in overtime. Finally,
I wonder if that's because. Oh, I think I know why. Because you're talking now, and then you're listening to the audio of. Turn down the audio of your TV, Al. That's why.
Let me see.
You're hearing the audio from your television.
Meanwhile, the 49ers are back in the Super Bowl for the 7th time in franchise history. One of the more successful teams
let's see
in
if
the
that
Super
works.
Bowl era as they look to claim their
We'll
6th
see.
title, which would tie them with the Patriots
La, 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 la.
and Steelers for most ever.
No, it's still doing it.
I don't know why. You're getting some type of feedback. It's weird.
With wins in Super Bowl 16, 19, 23, and 24. And Steve Young, remember that one? Get the monkey off my back as he won big in Super Bowl 29. But they lost their last time out against the Ravens in Super Bowl 47. They're looking for a little bit of that. Can we get right again, guys?
Chiefs have a Sherman, too.
The San Francisco 49ers team is going to play awfully well in this game.
And they're hoping that the lights stay on in the stadium the entire game this go-around. This is fielded at the goal line.
Here we go.
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Jimmy Garoppolo leading the 49ers into this Super Bowl. It was October 2017 that the 49ers traded for Jimmy G. In February of 2018, they made him the highest-paid quarterback in the NFL, and now
here comes Jimmy GQ.
Years later,
Jimmy Garoppolo.
and Steve Young as 49er quarterbacks to win a Super Bowl title.
Here comes his first snap in Super Bowl 54.
Here he is, the first drive for Jimmy G. Robert Kraft is just spinning wheels right now.
And the drive starts with
Oh!
Jeff Lebasser just breaks up the line.
Coleman.
Game's first play, second down. The offensive lineup now, and the guy we highlight, Emmanuel Sanders.
You can use him in any spot as a wide receiver. In the slot, out wide, it doesn't matter. He just makes plays.
Hey, yeah.
You can't talk if you gotta pause your game and watch it on your because you're ahead of me.
What are you talking about?
You're ahead of me.
Yeah, but then my audio would be out of sync. It's just we have to deal with this, Al. There's no way of doing live. You have to be here if it's gonna be live. Unless you want me to shut off my TV and watch the stream. That's the only way of doing it. But then I still hear the fucking audio from this game.
Here we go.
They'll run with Coleman on first down. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Charvarius Ward there to make the stop. And a glance now at the Chiefs' defense.
Tyrann Mathieu's instincts as a defensive back, I believe, are second to none. And that allows him to play all over the secondary. He can line up as an
Is anybody else watching?
inside in the slot, and that's difficult
Not yet.
to do because you get
Just
so
Jeff.
much traffic in there.
Did you put this
And
on
of
your
course, he can
Facebook?
also move him back as a
Nope.
safety. Anywhere you put him, though, you know he's going to end up around the football.
On second down, it's Coleman. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Here, I got an idea. I'm going to... What do I got here? No, Jeff, this is a real-time simulation with the computer using actual NFL stats. We are not playing. Changing something real quick for the audio. What do you do, there it is. Right?
Hey, Jeff, you coming Sunday or what?
Audio sharing settings. Alright, fuck it. Just resume the game.
To punt the
I'm not gonna
football.
fuck around
As
with
the
this
first
anymore.
drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. Yeah, that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback. Patrick Mahomes leading out the Chiefs. They, of course, were so close to a trip to Atlanta a year ago. Losers in overtime of the AFC title game. They made it a point that they were going to get back this year, and Mahomes, the 2018 MVP, he has followed through, getting KC to the Super Bowl in his 3rd NFL season.
We're back. You see it?
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Yeah.
I said, do you see it?
They'll run with a backup. This is
Yeah,
Williams.
1st and 10.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. This is the offense we're going to see coming up in this one, and Travis Kelce will be key.
What a tremendous weapon he is, especially in the red zone. Knows how to find the
It's
end
1st and 10
zone
right now,
running his
Chiefs.
routes.
That's what you're seeing, right?
No, 2nd down.
What?
2nd
The
down.
run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Okay, 2nd and 9. All right, I'm live now.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. That's complete. It's Bell. That throw good for only a couple and brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, I don't know who the other guy is. Jeff is calling this game.
San Francisco.
Ow, what's this fucking announcer besides Charles Davis?
And he is a guy who is an
I don't know.
absolute flash at the safety position.
All right, just check your roster right there. These are the right guys. They all look like it to me.
Yeah, that's
An
this
extra
right
DB
roster.
for the 49ers now on 3rd.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And Robinson with a big catch. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now.
Son of a bitch. Touchdown.
On the counter, here's Williams. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there.
What are you watching, dude? I'm hearing live audio. It's not a touchdown.
From his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop.
You're being a turd, aren't you?
Scrimmage.
Now on 2nd and 13. Mahomes. That one.
Yeah, Mahomes is the only one running the ball on us.
They get him down, but not
Casey
before he
has a
takes it
terrible
across
running
the
game.
40-yard line. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. It's Williams. And 3 yards there takes him to the 45.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not.
Jesus, Al, did you see Tracy McGrady talking about Kobe today?
Yeah.
They go play
Oh,
fake.
so sad.
Mahomes.
Yeah, they replayed his last game on ESPN.
Fight for the football.
But
And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red
shit.
zone. 36 yards on the play.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
Fuck this guy.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Jeff's going to Jim's house, I guess.
So a big
yeah, I don't know.
play
I'm
as it
still
gets all the way
undecided.
down to the 20
Gotta
now
figure out how
for
we're gonna
1st
do
and
this with
10.
Ellie.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know.
You got a head count yet of how many people are going to your place?
I don't know. I'm not going there after last time.
Going where?
Jim's.
It's not Jim's. This is
Yeah, well, watching
Jen's.
it with those people.
Wow. It's fucked up. Those people.
Yeah, Dylan and all of them. Fuck that.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Looking right side, and that's complete to Watkins. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Many teams, as soon as they spot man defense, if they haven't called a hitch, they'll get to it as fast as they can. They want to put the ball in the hands of one of their best playmakers and hope that he can break a tackle on the outside and go for big yardage.
Mahomes going to fire this out.
We lost the Super Bowl last time, Jeff.
They threw the screen to the perimeter, but to no benefit at all. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of yardage.
I blame Miami. He was the one wearing a fucking Ed Reed t-shirt.
I don't want to be with those same people because it's bad juju.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. Now it's Mahomes again.
Technically, your house ain't any better, though. NFC Championship, they lost that game there, and Bowman snapped his fucking ACL.
Too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
The Harbaugh teams were doomed.
Super Bowl was worse.
And now, since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
Yeah, well, that was the end of the era right there. That was terrible.
To hold them to 3.
Nice. Hold them to 3, baby.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal.
Dude, that made it look like so much PI right there.
Right hash. And the kick by Butker is good. And the Chiefs are out to a 3-0 lead. 3 points, probably not going to win this Super Bowl, but at least you get something on the opening drive.
And it's certainly not going to lose it. So the bottom line is, come away with the points now, come back and get greedy later, and try and put it in the end zone.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. Now Garoppolo on the bootleg.
Yeah, come on, Jimmy.
To the game for George Kittle. He's got this almost to the
Kittle time
before going out. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
On 1st down, Coleman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. The defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out, because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's
I want something just like this.
On 2nd down now. It's Coleman looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage.
They suspended the Lakers game tomorrow.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was supposed to be Lakers versus Clippers, but they moved it.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
I think the punter
We
might
need it
start to get
first
into a pretty good
down.
rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants
That's
to
not
have
going to
happen,
do
right?
it.
The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's
God
out there
damn
all
it.
the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Here comes the 49ers.
This isn't looking good.
Now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. And now here comes Kansas City. They've got a 3-0
Oh, that's gonna be a
lead and the
touchback.
football as they start 1st and 10.
Feeling a turnover here?
Need a sack.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at the 20.
Hey, Sharks won. Nice.
Mahomes now to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. And a good quarterback.
Jesus, Quan's lining up with the receiver out there? What the fuck?
That's what's going to happen.
It's a bad matchup.
There's no pressure. He's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out. And
What's Sherman doing on the right side, too?
Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
The 49ers run a zone a lot. I think we might have to go man-to-man against them.
Yep.
Still 1st down.
False start. Kelsey says, nah, I don't think so. I think so.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Gets this one to Hill.
Bose is pissed.
It's 2nd down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and
Oh
speed.
man, he just got
And they
lit
catch a lot of
up.
footballs, as we just saw there.
Did you see that shit?
Yeah, Dre.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelsey.
No god. Kelsey catches it.
Him up for 3rd down.
They really love to get him into one-on-one
Still,
opportunities,
what is
and this
this?
is one way. Work him out of the slot.
3rd down,
and create
3rd and
a
1.
mismatch. Who's going to cover him? Corner, safety, linebacker? He's got a way to beat all of those positions.
Yeah, they gotta play man against these guys, because that'll give them time to blitz and put pressure on Mahomes.
Could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on 3rd. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 35. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in a shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see
What the hell was that?
That was weird.
So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the 1st down.
Mahomes now, only one pass has hit the ground for him. 10 of 11 thus far. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Nice.
Armstead, the defensive end, will
Nice.
be
Get in there. Get in there. Get in there.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use
Beautiful.
play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case
Armstead.
here but the end result was
Let's go.
No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
Let's go.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense.
He tried to scramble.
Down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. Off the draw. Here's Williams. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And they're going to face an uphill battle.
This sim is bullshit.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stump that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
3-0 after 1 on EA
3rd and 20.
Sports.
Here we go. That's the end of the first quarter. Alright, check your squares. Check your squares. 3-0. 0-3.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Throwing now is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Good D.
Great D. Jimmy says, yeah.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from.
Wow, they're going to go for a field goal here.
This will be from 56 yards out.
56 fucking yards.
And this is off.
He'll make it.
To the left, didn't get there anyway. It's no good, and this score will stay right where it is.
Nope, he's gonna miss it.
Was a kicker
I can feel it.
Distance 56, 57 yards. So many things you got to worry about.
Yes.
I'm a little surprised he didn't get it there.
Yeah, with the
No
kickers
good.
We're surprised anything under 65 that it doesn't get at least to the crossbar. But remember this. You have to drive it a little bit lower in order to make that distance, and you also have to be worried about the interior rush that they can get their hands on it. So that's why those stronger kickers nowadays who can pop it up in the air and still travel and carry it, that's what you're looking for.
All right, what are we doing on this drive, ladies
Play
and
action.
gents?
And now the flip side.
Play
Good
action.
starting field position at the
We're going
46
to.
near midfield.
Debo?
Emmanuel.
They'll start out on the ground with Coleman. And the running lane's non-existent in this
They're
gonna be a
ready to
run.
run. They're running it.
Behind the line. Call it a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12. Another example right there how this defense really
Ouch.
is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it.
All right, now here's your play action, you think?
To get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, because they bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. 3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them
Damn,
open
what the
things
fuck was
up,
that, Al?
because otherwise
I
this
don't like that
defense is
play.
gonna
What?
get up on the run and shut them down.
Dumb. All right, 3rd and Jimmy. Here we go.
From the gun on 3rd, Garoppolo got the connection here to Bourne.
Yeah, I agree with Jeff. I don't think Coleman gets the ball this much. Like, where are the other guys? They don't transition the back step. The play calling is not the same.
Well, obviously, it's a fucking game.
I know,
Christ.
but that's something that they can improve on.
The receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders
That's because they can't simulate the dynamic running game of the 49ers, because it's unconventional football to have 3 fucking dominant backs.
He's on to kick it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away.
Oh, we're going for it?
And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. Last time out, they had a long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one?
This is definitely not what the Super Bowl is going to be like.
The answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker.
Free fucking nothing. Get the fuck out of here.
Their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah.
Doesn't matter as long as the outcome's the same. That's why I wanted to run like 10 of these fucking sims.
Now a pass that's taken in by Hill, and he'll be corralled.
Nothing's going to be exactly for face value. Just whether or not does the better team win.
That's a fucking hole, not called.
If you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it, because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Now here's Mahomes. That's complete to Robinson. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything.
This is terrible defense.
Really the offensive line not helping him much. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for it. Here's Williams. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
We're going to fuck this Jew up.
About breaking that one big. All I thought about was, I need 1. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up 2.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They run the counter. It's Williams. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked
Here
about
we
with his
go.
coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Caught here by Bell. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far.
I'll be right back, Al.
Up against a 3rd and 1 situation.
Delay of game, offense.
That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Still 3rd down.
Bad time to get a delay of game penalty there. Not that there's a good time, but that makes it 3rd and 6. Mahomes going to throw. It's complete to Robinson. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Offense.
They get the former first overall selection, Eric Fisher.
Still third down.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. And it's complete to Kelsey. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 34-yard line.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Mahomes will bring him up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. They go back to the ground with Williams. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. He came out ready to play. That's 3 tackles for a loss, Charles. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And that's problematic for the guys trying to run offense because that means he's got a pretty good idea of what they're doing and is actually beating them to the point of attack and making those plays. Might have to think about some misdirection or something to try and get him away from the ball.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. To throw, it's Mahomes. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Damian Williams, the man he was looking for. And it's 3rd down.
So it looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. That one complete to Hill. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
So much about this game is just
nice
understanding
tackle.
And then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. Butker's kick here is good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Let's go Niners.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Tevin Coleman and the rest of the offense making their way back out. They haven't been able to get him on track. They haven't been able to get this offense on track. No points so far.
Maybe it's time to start doing a few different things. Throwing the ball a little bit. Maybe featuring other people touching it for a while. And then you've got a chance to come back to him when things have changed a little bit. They have to make an adjustment.
Well, still time for him here as we sit in the 2nd quarter.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here 1st and 10 at their own 22.
Hey, switch gears.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it, when you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Completes it to Coleman.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The Niners on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 8. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
What a catch and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the glove?
Well, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
They get a little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. He's been terrific so far. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And it's Chiefs football. 1st and 10. Damian Williams and the Chiefs ready to begin their next drive. He's hoping to get it going. They're hoping to get him going, too. You know, he's about ready to pop one here in the second quarter. He's hoping.
And his offensive line teammates, they want to get one of those, too, because they want to continue to run the football. Most offensive linemen like that part of the game better than pass protection because they're not taking blows. They're actually dealing them out. So what they want to do is show the coaches, hey, if we pop one, we're having success. That way they won't go away from the running game.
He'll be hoping to pop one, break one here this go-around. A nice-looking play to start the drive. Down the middle and complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
So they go from one 42-yard line to the other as they come up now 1st and 10. They'll run it with Williams. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 8. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. 2 minutes even on the clock in the first half of Super Bowl 54. A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
Here's Emmanuel Sanders now as he and the rest of the offense march back onto the field. You would have to think they're going to make it more of a priority to get him the football. You're losing here in the second quarter, and he's been really quiet.
I think all we have to do, and it's too bad we can't actually see the actual play sheet now from the coordinator, because he's looking down at that and saying, okay, do I put him in different spots? Do I try and isolate him? What routes?
What's going on in this game?
Exactly right.
They just missed the field goal.
Who, Niners?
Chiefs.
Oh. Jesus, 6-0.
It's caught by Sanders. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
I don't get why they don't rush.
5, good enough for the first down.
No huddle there.
Start for them near flawless. Defense gets them a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections
Nice.
on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Hold on now.
Got it.
Right back.
Kendrick.
'49ers with their first trip to the red zone thus far. 1st and 10 right at the 20. There's Garoppolo to throw. And this will be incomplete.
Ball 3 timeouts.
There, and it's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver.
They're doing the drive.
Couldn't even find his outlet man because of the
Here he
coverage.
goes. Drops
Way
back.
too tight.
Throws from the
Unable to
30.
find anyone open.
Oh, incomplete. Stops the
After
clock.
the incompletion,
That's
here's
good.
2nd and 10 from the 20.
Here we go. Come on. Let's go.
Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown.
Yes.
49ers with the first touchdown of this Super Bowl, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. I believe it was
Fuck
you, Mr.
yeah.
Davis, who said something about them
Sanders.
opening things up, taking shots downfield,
Hell yeah,
because that
baby.
D might gang up against the run, and we just saw evidence of why that was a good idea.
And indeed, my friend, just like if broken watch is right twice a day, I get them right every
That was a late hit.
So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision, because they do have the final call now.
Hold on now. We just heard a noise outside.
What?
A noise outside that was really loud. Hold on.
Like what?
He took
I don't
them an
know.
extra look, but they found out it is a touchdown indeed. The official says this one counts. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And that one will give them the lead here as we approach halftime. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Here's Damian Williams making his way back out. He's had a good chunk of carries. Problem is for very little success. I don't want to put it all on his shoulders, but that's a big reason they're losing right now.
Alright. It was fucking Ellie's bathtub slid in the shower. It sounded like a big fucking thud.
Nice job against him today.
Oh
when
my
it's all
God.
said and done, it's all about the guy in the mirror. He has to get it done better going forward.
We'll see if he can look and do some soul searching now. On first down, Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts.
Let's get a sack.
With just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Get his ass.
Mahomes now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Eight yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. Mahomes now to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He is going to find Hill here. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Mahomes now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's got it to Williams. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 2nd down.
That might be it.
So
what do you mean?
2nd down, the field goal unit
halftime.
is on here as they try to get 3 before half.
Shakira
So
time.
we've reached halftime here in the Super Bowl as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. What a season this has been. Hard to believe it ends tonight, as we'll get back to you guys for the second half of this Super Bowl in just a moment.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
So you're gonna go to the parade with me, or what?
Go to what?
The parade when they win.
Yeah.
No, are you?
I don't know how the hell I'm gonna do that.
We'll leave Ellie with Jim.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe. When do you think the parade will be?
Wednesday or Thursday.
Back to football as we get going again in Super Bowl 54.
I'm guessing.
This will be taken
Yeah,
in
probably.
at the 1. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's
Gotta
the
wake up and go
tonality
get
of
the
a coach's
Chronicles.
talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. His favorite target, Travis Kelce, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one, and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told,
would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Guys like you with your
yeah.
IQ, you can pull that off.
They completed the screen on the perimeter. Good hit. Boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. He's going to sling this deep downfield. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
Mahomes to throw once more. Complete, the tight end Kelce.
What happened?
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That's good for a gain
I don't know. It's first and goal.
Second and goal. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage.
Kelce tried to go wide out. Couldn't do it.
Gain nonetheless.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Now Mahomes to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
That's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play.
Nice.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. They'll run it with Williams. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Only a yard there, so it brings up fourth and goal.
It was a run.
I have to think a major focus at halftime means had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to
Nope.
get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they
Holding them
slide
out of the
off
end zone.
and try and chip someone at the second level.
And Butker able to put this one through. And they jump back in front here. It's 9-7. All 9 points for them coming via the field goal, and this last one puts them out in front.
All the field goals are great, but you know I'm going to get pessimistic here, right? Because you've got to score touchdowns to win games in the NFL. I just wonder if all these field goals, great now, or if they'll come back and haunt them later on.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Here's Butkus
Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned. Because some
3
teams
fucking
script
field
to start
goals?
a half.
Good lord.
Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These
How many did they
things
miss so
work
far?
for us.
1?
And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Crazy.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his
Kittle over the middle.
was going to be, and he ended up
going
to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that. And that's what he did.
They'll run on first down. Coleman. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. That's caught. It's Coleman. And he'll get it down here to the 43. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses.
Nice.
And how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They will run again with Coleman. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 34.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And he'll be brought down.
Go, baby.
First down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 13-yard line. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes.
Nice.
And the last one putting him in the red zone.
Kendrick.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability.
You think Breida has a chance of going off this game?
Shot at the end zone.
He could.
It's been a while.
On first down, it's Coleman. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them,
all right, go to Kittle here.
In the game.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6.
You got to put big money down on these props.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the past, but in this game, how about
big
from
money.
The safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Hell yeah.
Sanders,
Sanders, baby.
Another?
Yep. And once again, the 49ers are back out in front.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even exalt the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His second touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Gold with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Chiefs offense and Tyreek Hill heading back out onto the field. A monster game so far, third quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. Mahomes now on first down. It's Kelsey on the ground. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
Mahomes now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Williams. And he'll get it down here to the 43. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Throwing quickly, Mahomes gets this out to Watkins. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Check, watch it before, We got to get the ball, D, get the ball right here.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Caught here by Bell. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 32-yard line.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They run it again with Williams. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 24.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the
Oh, baby.
He's at the 50. 30.
Oh, Alex.
20. And across the goal.
Alex, are you watching this?
Fumble!
Oh, Alex, watch this.
German!
And what we just saw, very, very only had 5 of those
Yes.
in the first 50 Super Bowls.
The biggest
I could
stage,
see this
the
happening.
biggest game, and we just saw it
Yeah, well, that would
happen
be
again.
amazing.
Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there. Gold to add the extra point. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Chiefs offense now making their way back onto the field. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Mahomes going to throw. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another
Pick
nice
it.
job there to
Oh.
force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. The busy night continues for Williams. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd.
Bless you.
Yes.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
It's easy to see when
Wow,
we review
bless
this
you.
that the ball needs to come out quicker, because if you don't throw it right on the break, you bring a crowd of people into the equation.
And that's why
Beautiful.
it got knocked away there. Here's Dustin Colquitt now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And that is very well done there, as this will be marked out of bounds at the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo now to lead his offense back out there. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the third quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if he can drive the bus here again on this drive. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Nice.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. One quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Here we go. Like 20. Like 4. I don't think you got it, son. Get hot.
They'll run on first down. Coleman, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level, because the
Coleman,
big fella just
nothing.
ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. And he'll power his way up near the 25. He's able to rattle off 6 on the carry, and that'll get him to 3rd and 4.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They
There you go.
Falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one
Run
home.
the clock.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Open man is born. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark, because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down
Look
lane.
at that Bourne. All he needs is 22 yards
Create a turnover or a takeaway.
for the prop.
Probably get away from him.
He's got 55. That's my favorite prop.
34 now. Here's 1st and 10.
What's that? Oh, the over the whatever.
To throw, it's Garoppolo.
Over 22 yards.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by Terrell Suggs.
Gotta give him points for the attempt, but there's just a wave of pressure there. A host of people in the area. Evades a few, but couldn't evade all of them.
Damn it, Juice was open.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. There's Garoppolo to throw. Got the connection here to Bourne. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain there of 21 yards.
Nice. Kendrick again. Beautiful ball.
On first down,
nice.
Garoppolo. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory, down at the 33. Garoppolo looks to throw. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Kendrick Bourne, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they're going to have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. 3rd down here. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
This feels pretty realistic right now as far as the score goes. What do you think?
James has it. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Are you there, Al?
Pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion.
Al.
Defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Hello.
Look at the confidence that's exhibited here with that type of a lead.
Can't hear you.
Side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up 1st downs and keeping the football.
On 1st down, it's Coleman. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
The Niners on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 4. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. 3 touchdown
Here we go.
passes now for
Kittle.
Garoppolo. The Niners
Touchdown, baby. Yes.
No surprise there. 3rd and goal down here. That's where they're going to look for their tight end.
Yeah, you want that big guy running his routes because it doesn't matter who they cover him with. If it's another big guy, he might use his bulk against him. If it's a shorter defender, might go over the top. Either way, you tend to find a little bit of a mismatch in that area.
And a pause in the action because the booth, they see something that they want to take another peek at to find out if this was a touchdown or not.
Oh, I think they're going to review this. Sure looked to be a touchdown.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology
Nice.
is for. And this touchdown will count.
Beautiful.
Now Gold for the extra point. And that one makes this a 19-point game. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is taken at the 3.
Let's go, Niners.
Out now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays
where the hell did you
from
go?
one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs on 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. Throwing now is Mahomes. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Eric Armstead, his 2nd sack of the night.
How about that, partner? His 2nd sack of the game, and that puts him in some pretty good company. 17 guys have had 2 sacks in the previous 52 Super Bowls, but only 3 have had the record number of 3 sacks in this game.
And we've got the list here. If he gets another one and everyone behaves nicely, we might just list those out for him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. But now it's 3rd down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Mahomes. He finds Robinson. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. Mahomes throwing on 4th. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs 1st down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. From midfield, here's Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Mahomes to throw once more. That's complete to Robinson. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down. And he can't quite pick it. No interception so far. That probably should have been their first, but at least it's 4th down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down. Here we go with Williams. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And the 49ers are going to get the football back. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. Been a very strong, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now obviously they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. And never good on a pass completion there to go the wrong way. Lost yardage.
No, for some reason it seems to work better when you throw it downfield or you can move the ball downfield running it that way, doesn't it? But in this case, if you're the defensive guys, you're energized, executed well, and you caused a lost yardage play. That's going to feel good and look great in film.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Coleman now. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. To throw is Garoppolo. This one complete to Coleman. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. Now we see Sammy Watkins getting ready to go again on offense. And the stats on his game, they really tell the story. A strong start. I don't know that the defense has really changed a whole lot as opposed to maybe just sticking to that game plan and shutting him down now.
I like where you're going with that because normally we talk about adjustments and drastic changes in a game plan in order to shut someone down. But in this case, maybe they're just sticking with what they worked on all week and they're just making better plays. And so far, they've got to like what they've been doing in the second half.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Here's Mahomes to throw. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
The 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. The clock showing 2 minutes even in what's been a memorable Super Bowl 54. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. He is going to find Hill here. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
On 1st down, Mahomes. Caught here by Bell.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Let's go, let's bring it.
And again, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now it's Mahomes again. And the throw there going to be incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 49 yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And they're able to cut the deficit to 12. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And the 49er hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The San Francisco offense getting their last-minute instructions before they take over here. And a few kneel-downs should come very close to finishing this one off, depending on whether or not we see any defensive timeouts. They still have 2, but using them would just be prolonging what's really already been decided.
Here we go. 180. Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Exit, exit.
They'll run on first down. Coleman. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180. Come on, come on. Tight up, tight up, tight up.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine.
Here we go. 180. In your face.
Time for this one final knee to put a bow on this title bout. That is likely the final play of this game, and no better feeling, I would imagine, than taking a knee to wrap up the Super Bowl.
Culminates everything. The championship is theirs. And just the last play they had in practice before this game began was doing this. Practicing taking a knee and winning a Super Bowl.
And they get to do just that. And the San Francisco 49ers will hoist the Lombardi Trophy as Super Bowl champions. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.